Hey. Recently, Cubana Chiefpriest, Zoro, Pastor Tobi, and a group of choir were at Shepherd Studio in London to record a remix for Chibuike, Cubana Chiefpriest's latest single. And the song, this remix will be released on Sunday, the 12th of October 2025, of course during service at Pastor Tobi's church in the UK. Guys, it's gonna be interesting. Guys, it will always be like such a shock. I mean, the way Cubana Chief Priest became a musician, and you would agree with me that he's doing so well at it. I feel like if he started really early at a younger age, he probably would have been as big as he is now in, let's say, club PR. He would have just been as big as that in the music sector, because so far so good. He has been nailing it back to back, not a single bad song. of my favorite things about Cubana Chiefpriest is his business acumen. Like, I love the way his mind works. Okay, so I saw this post from Adekule. Adekule was part of the Big Brother Naija Level Up season, and he was also in the All Stars season. I am sure most of you know him. So I saw this post from him on Twitter. I actually saw it on Instablog, and I went to his Twitter to check it out. I realized he made that post yesterday, but I mean, Instablog posted today. So this is what he said. Something has been on my mind for years, but I think I am at a point where I can finally let it out. If actors act and content creators create and musicians sing and streamers stream, what exactly do reality stars do, in brackets, after the show? He went on to say, you know what? Let me double down and say that BBN is the biggest reality show in Africa. But somehow Nigeria does not have a reality TV culture. There is almost no success part after the show, and most of the reality stars suffer for this. Why is that? And you know, there were lots of suggestions. Some people saying, oh, go back to your 9 to 5, because the truth is some of these people had jobs before they came on these reality shows, right? But then I was just saying that the thing is, a lot of these people come out, you know, fans are giving you gifts. Some of them place you on salaries. They are giving you money. And then at the back of your mind, you're relaxed. You're thinking, Then your fans, some of them on Twitter saying, this is my last bus stop. This is the best reality star I can ever think of. I can never love anybody like my blah, 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 blah. And you think, okay, this person is real. Number one is, the fans are not yours. They belong to Big Brother. These people supporting you and your actions today, by the next season, they will be throwing shades at you, using you as bad example. They will be saying things like, last year I suffered, oh, thank God for the person I'm supporting this year, she has given me peace. Or they'll say, last year I supported a furniture like Victoria, thank God the person I supported this year is Inisi, she's so active, giving me content back to back, at least I don't have to defend. That is how Big Brother Nigeria fans operate. It's more like there is really no loyalty. Let's say 1% may be loyal, but a lot of times over time they just move on with their lives. Maybe for the first year, the second year, they are getting you gifts on your birthday, but after a while they'll face the fresh graduates and, you know, start spoiling them with gifts. And then over time people begin to see the good in other stars, in other, maybe sometimes even people you didn't really support during the show. After the show, you look at them, they are doing so well for themselves, life is beautiful, business is thriving, some have even gotten married, and then you sit back and say, this person is not that bad though, maybe he has changed, and then you start loving that person. So it just goes like that. Why am I saying this? A lot of Big Brother Nigeria stars make the mistake of, when they come out, they are so relaxed. Regardless of what fans give to you, do not rely on their benevolence. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. You need to think quick what you want to do with your life and start building immediately. And then when you come out, there's really no need to start beefing. This person did not support me during the show. This celebrity said this about me, so now I'm out of the house, I'm going to beef him or her. And then maybe your fans will be like, Adekule, see what this person said about you, see what is better, avoid this person is bad for you. See what I feel like Ebuka used to tell them this: the moment you leave the show is over, back to reality. I feel like some of all those, necessarily this person said this, except people like Venita that were openly envious of Macy. That one is dangerous. If she chooses to be friends with them, that is on her. But there are things people do and you just know that, no, this is highly malicious. This is a dangerous part. If these people can think like this of you, they can equally harm you in real life. But there are some talks that are just like, Sultana did this, they did like, it's not necessary. This is reality. They were playing a game. They were probably in game mode, and like I said, there is a limit. There are things people will do, that this is bad. This goes beyond reality TV. These people could be jealous of you in reality, right? That one day. So like I said, some leave the house, they feel like their fans will support them forever. They are being nasty to their senior colleagues, people who have been there before them. They don't seek advice. What a lot of smart people do after the show, they meet Ebuka, some of them meet Bisola and ask her what is the way forward. These are people who have been in the industry way more than they've been in the industry even before they went on the show, and you can say they are successful today. And you can mention them without even attaching their names to BB Niger. That is just, I remember one time I was watching a sports program where Ozo featured, and I mentioned, see Ozo from Big Brother. Oh, really? Was he on Big Brother Niger? I know him as a sports analyst. Now, this is to show that he has stepped away from that box. So if after 2 years, 3 years, they are still attaching Big Brother Niger to your name, I don't know. It means that maybe, just maybe you are struggling, because there's this, just like Tobi back right now, people don't really attach, like, if he's on Instablog, they're probably saying actor Tobi Bakri. He is more of an actor than a reality star. You understand, right? But, and then another thing I want to say is hone your skills. What were you doing before? What were you doing before Big Brother Niger? A lot of these people leave the show and they want to, like, they depend solely on gigs. I always tell people that, I don't know, being someone, I have friends who, sometimes invite reality stars for events. Trust me, these people, their fans don't buy anything. And a lot of these private individuals who invite them are politicians. They make money from politics, so they pay from their pockets. It's not like these reality stars do much. Most of their fans, small boys, small girls, they are coming. So you see, let's say a nightclub could spend like 10 million bringing 3 reality stars, and at the end of the day, they are making like 1 point something million. And mind you, these reality stars can be so greedy. They'll order for food, they'll order for good living. The period they are in that city. Oh, I want this. I want to stay here. My ticket has to be first class tickets. Lots of outrageous terms and conditions, which most of these club owners pay at the time that, if you notice lately, they don't even get invited. How many of the No Lose Guard season housemates were invited for club gigs? Because the truth is, their presence do not bring money. That is the reality. So the best is, if you know what you are doing, the way Wani and Handy have stuck to their DJing, like, if you know that thing you are doing, amplify it. If there's anything you want to dive into, someone like Saga that was in the corporate world and switched over to entertainment. Saga is a very creative person. He caught our attention. His content on Instagram, he'll put funny content on Instagram, monologues, and then he started getting acting gigs. And then his fashion sense, Saga is doing perfectly well. For someone like Fraud was very smart. The platform gave him the fame, and then he positioned himself so perfectly well that Igbo billionaires, he caught the attention of lots of Igbo billionaires, and that was how he became Obi Cubana's partner. He made his first 100 million naira and got a house. Today, Fraud is doing perfectly well. Also wanted sports. He did so well in sporting activities during his time in the house. He came out, got a lot of gigs. Currently, he's now in the UK working as an intern for an international football club. So what am I saying? If you know that thing you're passionate about, I feel like Big Brother will give you the fame. And a lot of, do you know what people do to get followers on Instagram? People say, let these people just follow me. Like, the moment you have it, you can sell something, you can do something. Okay, look at Thelma from the Big Brother Nigeria, this latest season, 10/10. Thelma is pushing her cosmetic brand like it's running out of fashion. She's pushing it with her power and might. Thelma is not depending on gigs to survive. Thelma is not saying, oh no, I'm going to get gigs, because she is not sure of that. So we need to set our priorities right. Do what is, okay, this is what I want to do. How do I go about it? How do I get there? Get a team. Like, people go into the house, they have 100 handlers, they have PR. So why can't they also strategize about what they want to do with the platform at the long run? In the long run. So that is it. And then, okay, look at someone like Dorothy Bachel. During Dorothy's time in the house, she spoke about how she was a personal shopper. Like, she would provide the materials for what is it called, companies during their Christmas end of year. She got contracts sometimes to supply gift packs, to supply what do they call, hampers and all of that. After the show, for like 2 months, she was doing shop for me, and then that aspect died. Do you know what it would have meant if Dorothy continued with her influence? She would have even been getting bigger gigs, supplying to bigger companies, except she does that on the low, but her business page on Instagram is blurred. Even if she does that on the low, it's not bad to have an active Instagram page. Let people also, random people can also patronize you. Look at Miss Eke today. She has a functioning clothing store she has run for over, I think, almost 6 years now, or let's say 4 or 5 years. The shop is doing so well. Even people who probably did not know her as Miss Eke or did not fancy her during her time in the Big Brother Naija house will see her product on Instagram and buy. So what inspired me to say this is because of Cubana Chiefpriest. Cubana Chiefpriest went from being a celebrity barman to a musician. Now he gets paid to perform at events. He attends events and he performs towards the end. He's been to London, he has been to Abuja, he has performed at several events in Lagos. This is money. So as a business person or as a functioning adult, you also need to know when to switch business. You need to know when to upgrade. I think recently I was talking, I think on one of my vlogs, I was talking about how Betty Harry of the pepper soup shop started with just pepper soup. Then she started serving pepper soup and bread. And now she makes proper meals like rice, soup, because she probably noticed that people are making such demands from her. So your ability to know when to switch things up, when to deviate, is very important as an adult. So Big Brother Naija has given you the platform. It is now your duty to live within your means and build your career brick by brick. There is no, I don't believe there's like a laid down rule about how things should go. But if I used to say that if I ever went on Big Brother Naija show, I am not interested in fame. I probably will go there just to build contact. So when I come out, I'll be like, I want a job with Nimasa. I want a job with LNG. That would be my target. Nothing concern me with fame and influencing gigs. So because now brands are now creating content by themselves. Brands now know that bringing influencers do not automatically convert to sales. You can have the best influencers, people with numbers, and you won't even make quarter of the money you paid them. So why spend money paying them? Run the advert yourself and blast social media with sponsored ads. It works too.
Yes. I'm here with the man, the most powerful. The reason why I'm not scared of you. With a petition, Meroga.
We are in what do you call this?
This is a Maybird.
Very beautiful. If you are poor, think twice. Look at Chiefpriest and be motivated.
I'm telling you.
Pascal,
I'm a performing artist in that wedding.
how many songs have you released?
I got 4 songs and I have a new song coming. I'm gonna play my new song for you right now.
It is good to work hard.
Yeah.
He's working hard every day.
Every night.
From entertainment man to a musician.
Yeah.
And he's going to London next week to
Yes.
perform there.
Of course.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.